How's it going? How's it going? Blank shit in here, and I'm streaming some Hypixel Skyblock. As you may be able to see here. Yay. Just gonna stream probably like, working on my pumpkin farm and whatnot. I ended up actually working more on it off stream. But yay. And I also ended up collecting like a fuck ton of money from my minions. My minions were like actually too close to overrunning. I wanted to go ahead and sell it all on stream, but I don't really care that bad. I don't think it really matters too much. Minion selling is kind of boring. It's kind of satisfying, but it's kind of boring. Mostly boring. Yeah, I'll go ahead and show off what I did. I've streamed just a little bit. But the next part is possibly more tedious. For the simple reason that it's kind of a pain. You see, like, I finished off all the lighting and whatnot. And the lighting was probably one of the bigger things to finish off. Yeah. It was probably one of the bigger things to finish off. Eventually, honestly, I might tear down that whole place right there. I don't use it, and I actually have yet to even, like, start it. I started, but I never really finished. It's like, I don't know, I want to do something with that area, but it's like, what am I gonna do? For what I wanted to do, it would have probably been way better if I had made it way bigger. But, like, if I made it way bigger, it'd have to be, like, comparable to the other massive structure I have in the island. It has to be, like, at the very least comparable. And so it's like, it has to be definitely bigger than that. Looking at it now, this whole structure seems kind of small. Just kind of looking at it. Who knows? Maybe it's big and I just didn't notice. Because I've looked at it so many times. Oh man, what I could do is I could try doing a complete reconstruction of the island. I've thought about doing that. You know what's going on now, I thought about doing a complete reconstruction of the island so many times. I never really, like, felt motivated to do it, because every time, like, I think about it, someone comes to my island and they're like, man, you have such a cool island, man, like, such a cool looking island. I'm like, oh, thanks, man, but it's like, damn. I feel like a complete reconstruction. I like the color palette. I like the block palette. I like all that. I just feel like that there's something more I can do. I feel like my creativity and my flow is extremely limited to this block palette. Because in 1.8.9's dumbass, you can literally only use like these 3 blocks. Like, no, like these 3 blocks or 4 blocks. You know, these bricks, the normal prismarine, the dark prismarine, and sea lanterns. Those are all that really run together. You can also try. Better be a fish attacking. There's a fish tank. Still here. But I've always thought like the cyan glass worked really well with the combination. And I always feel like that I did pretty well on building the whole thing. I just feel like one thing I always hear is don't advance too much into a mistake because you've advanced too much into it. I feel like that's a big thing with a lot of things, like people feel inclined to continue gambling because they've already invested so much into it. Like, it's a streamer I watched talked about it a while ago. It's like some, I forget what the theory is, but it's like you've already invested so much into a mistake or a gamble, then it seems almost stupid to back down because you've already invested like so much into it. It sounds true, but it's like the deeper you dig yourself the hole, the worse it's gonna be. I guess. So if I keep digging this hole of like the whole island here looks really cool, and I just want to continue building upon it. It's like if I keep going on that, then and I keep like but I don't really like it myself, really, and I probably won't. Then the longer I, don't change it, the worse it's gonna be to actually fix it. Like another good example, my female character on Destiny. I wanted to be a male character, but I made it a female at the start, and I kind of just invested a lot of time into it. But recently, I deleted it and remade it as a male. And the male hunter just significantly looks better, in my opinion, in terms of like armor and whatnot. There's like a whole lot of different stuff to back up that argument, but I put more on heavy crate. Yeah, kind of like that. It's like well, no, kind of not. Like, why put more on heavy crate? That sounds true in itself, but it's like, what are you gonna do with the heavy crate? Are you gonna try to discard it? Because I'm thinking about just discarding the whole island and rebuilding it. But the problem with rebuilding it is that when building this initially, I want it to be new. I want it to be original. I wanted it to be creative, right? It's like what I went into with the intentions, and I thought, you know what? I'll go in with this block palette, not realizing how much of a pain in the ass it would be to actually construct. And now you could think, oh, well, just use it, just build like a normal base, like a cobblestone and wood and whatnot. I feel like that. Definitely not. Definitely not. I keep that blasphemy. Keep that blasphemy out of my chain. Keep that absolute, like, keep that, you just keep that slander out of my chain, alright? It's all lies and slander coming from Nugget. It's all lies. He meant to say... There we're gonna fix it. But... But I mean, there are also other ideas as to what I could do. It's just a lot of it is limited by the block palette itself. Because of 1.8.9's limitation. So hypothetically, I could just go disconnect. I could go into a single player world. I'll just go and create a new world, creative, world options, super flight, sure. So let's see here. I'm on 1.8.9, yay. Looks bad, right? Yep. This right here is what I was limited to. All right, literally only these 4 blocks. You know how restricting that is? Like, you could throw a couple other, blocks, try and, make it look nice, but... But I was thinking maybe I could try going for, like, sand. Like a sandy look. I know sand's kind of a pain in the ass to pull off in Skyblock, because I don't even think you can buy sand. But I feel like it'd pay off really well, because you have a lot of option and variation you could do with it. You have, for one, you have birch. And, birch works really well with, integrates very well into a lot of sand builds. As well, water. Now you could think, how does blue contrast with, kind of a tannish kind of white? It's kind of like a tan white, right? I don't think, it's kind of like a dyed out yellow, if anything. It's like, how does blue contrast in a positive way to like a dyed out blue? Well, honestly, I feel like it's like, how does cyan look good against black? I guess. It's like the same kind of concept. It's like, it's because the color just kind of, I feel like it's, I don't know, I feel like it's just kind of bright enough to where it, like, works really well with the other bright color. I don't know, that's how I feel about water and sand. But yeah, so there's a lot of variation you can do as well. Orange genuinely looks really, really good with sand, and that could turn out in my favor. So it would give me a lot of more variation with keeping the same idea that I initially went in with when building my island. Then I want it to be different. I want it like I always hate that. I always hate that people restrict themselves on what they like and what they feel like they should like do because they want to be different. I hate that idea, but I feel like when building and trying to get when you build something in Minecraft, I feel like that creation is kind of like reflects on not only your building style, but it also reflects on like how your brain perceives certain what's the word? How your brain perceives certain ideas and certain like builds, I guess. And certain, like, thoughts. I feel like it's, like, you build, it's something with art, is like you put a piece of, like, how you perceive something into that piece. So, like, that's why I also feel like, you know, you don't restrict yourself because you feel like, you know, you've seen something too much. I do feel like, maybe, actually, I have too much money in my bank. I might just use that money to upgrade. But that's off topic right now. I feel like, with, you know, it's like, anyone who, like, GTA, anyone who's been around the GTA modding slash glitching community, you'd kind of understand what I mean when you see, like, a lot of people, they consistently hate on certain outfits because they're, like, overdone in certain ways, but they're so, like, commonly talked about and quote-unquote overdone to the point to where I actually feel like they're underdone. Like, I feel like, especially with the GTA community, they will, like, say something's overdone to the point to where everyone feels like it is overdone, and it's, like, not overdone at that point anymore. At that point, then it's like, if everyone's saying it, it's overdone, they don't like it, then everyone stops doing it, and then they're still saying it's overdone, because they've been brought up with the perception that it's kind of overdone, which it's really not anymore, at the very least. It's, I don't know, there's a lot to building that really catches my attention, that I really feel like I can actually, like, I guess, build on here. Now, mind you, I could go for, like, a wood and cobble kind of design, because, my homie Tant1 had a seriously good house design that I really wanted to not copy, but I wanted to integrate into my own kind of, like, build. But at the same time, I kind of, like, as I said, I kind of captured the idea of what I liked about it, and then put it in my own style. And it turned out actually really well. It's just, I feel like it's not, like, obviously, like, what he did isn't what I want to do. I'm not gonna, like, I don't want to sit here, you know, pull up Schematica and just copy his base one by one. I'm more into, like, wanting to take my own spin on it, per se. But at the current moment, I want to go ahead and try maybe coming up at least with ideas to rebuild my island, because I feel like my island's kind of underdeveloped to a very huge percent. Like, realistically, what have I exactly done with it? Like, I actually haven't touched it at all, except for, like, building down there. But that's just about it. Like, that's literally just it. It's just building down there. But I wanted to build it up here as well. I just never decided to, because it's like, oh, thank you. Like, I never wanted to build over here, because, like, I just feel like the creative flow wasn't there. Like, I remember what I wanted at the start, but then it's like, after a while, I kind of lost the incentive to do it. And it's not because, like, I'm too lazy to do it, but it's just because I lost the creative flow that I had. And, like, losing your creative flow in building something is just seriously drastic, and it takes away from the overall building experience. It's just a whole overall, even, like, with art, it's like, it's similar to, like, writer's fatigue, except that you don't get fatigued, you just kind of, like, you don't get burned out, you just kind of, like, lose it. You kind of lose what you wanted. In the idea scheme of things. But then it's just how I feel about it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, man. What? Ever seen for your first 10 million banked coins? Weird. But anyway, just a second one. It's a 1 enchanted gold block. That's not too expensive. I can get it up here right now. Oh, PogChamp. GG. Buy instantly, buy one. Screw it. I got an upgrade just because I'm getting too much. This is gonna sound very flex, but I'm getting too much money, and I just kind of what? I don't have the requirements. What do you mean I don't have the requirements? Plus 1 enchanted gold block. Oh. 5 enchanted gold blocks. Oh, okay, well, fuck. I thought about just investing all my money in the stunk of stunks. If I did that, man, it could potentially be very well for me. Potentially. Like well, how well could it do? So even if it went up by like 1 gold, I'd be still making like dummy profit. I would make like a mil if I invested all my money into it. But that was just an idea. I could invest all my money right now into it. Actually, 103k and 280 offers. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's a definite bad idea. I remember when it first came out, everyone was telling me, blank, you need to invest all your money into stunk of stunks. And I was like, why? Whoa. That's new. I never see a Midas go for $1 billion. Weird. Definitely weird. I've never seen a Midas go to over 100 mil. Why did everything in the economy just get absurdly inflated? That's so weird. Wait till eyes go down? Why would I fucking do that? Why would I do dragons? Doing dragons in my current state at the very least is the actual dumbest thing I can do with my money. Actually, what damage can I do? How could I compete with tarantulas running with the Ender Dragon Pet and a Dragon Hunter 5 Aspect of the Dragons? Actually, literally, what profit could I make? That's like the dumbest investment at their current moment. I can make another block. Let's go. Hello. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you for giving me your garbage. No, I'm kidding. Thank you. Can imagine a douchey they'd be. Like, someone gives me, like, their life savings or something, and I just say, oh, hey, thank you for your garbage. Except prices will go up because of the reforged stones. Wait, is there something new? Is there something new in dungeons, in the whole dungeon thing? I remember hearing about it. Yeah? Yeah? You know? Still underdeveloped DLC? Okay, thank you. Almost as bad as Bungie with these half-baked DLCs. Jesus Christ. Yo, what's up, James? I wouldn't even consider it a DLC. How would you consider, like, them, quote-unquote, updating their game? Like, they're just gonna more updates rather than DLC, because you're not downloading anything. It kind of downloads to, like, it kind of, like, uploads to a server, right? Hey, what's up, James? Yeah, that's all good, man. I'm glad to at least see your face right here. They're dropping the Reforge update. If they'll drop every update before dungeons. They'll, like... What would they... They literally dropped pets before dungeons. I'm glad I can have a silverfish pet before I can go into a dungeon and slaughter, like, uncountable number of ads. Or, like, mobs. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I can have a fucking bee pet. Thank you so much. What, they have a bee pet, random that, just completely stupid? Yeah, sure they have a bee pet. Bee. Yeah, they have fucking bee pets. Jesus. I'm so glad they released bee pets before dungeons. That is something I'm genuinely happy about. But enough talking about how shit the updates are. Get into something a bit more meaningful. Something that is, will last way longer. Building my island. It's not. That's kind of an issue. I'm not complaining about the silverfish, but I really do appreciate it. I just could have found it funny. They, like, they literally added pets before dungeons. They've added, like, well, like 5 updates before dungeons. Now, you gotta give them some credit. They're adding all this stuff for free. This entire game is free. It's so funny. So funny to me. Okay, well, I kind of feel like doing something mild. I feel like if I wanted to deconstruct it, I have to do it piece by piece. I have to do it like one piece at a time. But the biggest problem is my bulk storage. Back here, all of this run flash, and over here. That's where I had like one mark just now. Okay. Kind of a pain, if you ask me. The added scrolls. Oh my gosh. Oh, the added scrolls. That's exactly what we've been waiting for like 7 months. Oh my god. I gotta see this. Scroll. Is it here? Yeah. Travel to Dragon's Nest. Oh, that's actually kind of a fucking cool thing. Holy shit. Ah! There we go. Requires MVP Plus to consume. I'm actually glad. I'm genuinely glad I can now I'm given the opportunity to purchase MVP Plus to do something in a free game. Wow. It's kind of amazing. Kind of amazing. And not only will I have to purchase the DLC, and not DLC, but I'll have to purchase the rank to be given the access to purchase something in-game with an in-game currency. Gotta love it. Okay. Rare and below, you don't need MVP. Ah, okay, so it's only the good stuff you need MVP for, right? It's only the actually, like, meat of the DLC. The schmeat of the DLC, right? Yeah, rares. Ah, okay, makes sense. Nether Fortress. I'm going there often. Park. Ooh, good spot, good spot. Mushroom Desert. Yeah, I'll be going there a whole lot. Oh, but wait. Epic. The Howling Cave. Yeah, all the grinding spots. I swear. I'm not trying to just shit on the game constantly, but goddamn. It actually reeks of bullshit. But, you know, whatever. I'm just gonna continue building my base. Like a good little Skyblock player. And not talk about the potential underlying issues for future DLCs. Eh. Where's my pickaxe? Don't I have a pickaxe somewhere? I'll show by stunk. It'll be way faster and easier. There we go. Where'd you go? Why can I break that? Whatever. Oh, fast travel. Oh, shit. What? Rawr, fight dragons. That's kind of cringe. That's kind of really cringe. Collection Endstone 8. Oh, so you can also craft fast travels? Or use scrolls to train. Warp/warp end. Endstone 8. So they give you more incentive to grind endstone. Actually, Catalyst isn't enough. That's funny. Mystery Undermite Pen. Ah, fuck you. Can I not warp to my island? I can. Wait, no. Can you not warp your island? Oh, you can. Why is it so much more harder now? Fuck you. You just type hub. Fuck, what is it? Yeah, there we go. Warp out. Okay. Well, let me start taking down some stuff. So, yeah, I didn't completely fill this bastard. It's actually only on the top, so it's going to be pretty simple to go ahead and get rid of. I'm just going to place some blocks over it. Yeah, we'll put my eye here to that. Let's see. I swear, oh yeah, there we go. Here's some prison room. Okay, what would you guys rather me do right now? Would you rather watch me finish up this pumpkin farm, or would you rather see me, like, destroy my base, and then rebuild it at the bank, like, on a later day? Fuck you. Which one would you rather me see, or see me do? Rather. You misspelled it, Aaron. Yeah, exactly. Nugget gets it. Grimp. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in while you guys can kind of like tell me which one would you rather see me do. More streams. True. But also, if I grind out this pumpkin farm, potentially more stream. Either way, potentially more streams. Make a fully growth 6 prot 6 angler set? Ooh, good idea to waste my money. Oh no, don't tell me I actually filled it in. I swear, I don't remember filling it all in. You know, I think I filled it in all the way. Fuck me. Wait, did I break anything down there? No, I didn't. Okay. You need it for fishing. No, you don't. What the hell do you mean? Does growth 6 prot 6 increase your chances to get fish? Don't tell me yes, because I know it's bullshit. Oh, here's my pickaxe. Honestly, did not feel like crafting a pickaxe, so I just fucking bought one. Feels bad. Go get a plumber's fence. Oh my god, I swear. Little pumpkin. Eh? Yeah, probably pumpkin. Let's see. What the fuck is that? I swear to god, they're actually adding items every second. What the fuck is tier boost? What the fuck is this? Pet items can be used to boost pets in various ways. Can only hold one at a time. Use them wisely. Boost the rarity of your pet by 1 tier? Oh, PogChamp. Holy shit, that's so good. Imagine. Oh my god. Oh, pet. Oh man. Legendary pets are worthless now. I've been proven wrong. If anything, lower level pets are actually more expensive now. Holy shit. Fucking crazy. Who the fuck is Plumber Joe? You're gonna be fucking with me. Oh my god. You're not kidding. Oh god, where's Plumber Joe? I'll buy him. I'll buy Joe. Go left of Bazaar. Oh no. Why can't you see shit? There's like a million people. Left of Bazaar. You mean here? Eh. I read that as Despacito's ass. Why is he Snake? I've been looking at Snake way too much lately. Because I've been branching against him in Ultimate. Fucking Snake is so annoying to find in Ultimate, Jesus Christ. What the fuck is he? Is there... Walt. Meet at ruins. What do you mean ruins? There's something there. Okay. I need to get a sponge though. I need to get a plumbing sponge. Should I donate to one of those people selling sponges like a million? That'd be funny. Fuck you, Pate. You didn't die, you little rat. Don't these dogs look like a bunch of stupid rants? Where the fuck did you go? What's that? In a twer. What do you mean in a twer? Eh? I'm so lost. Lonely philosopher. The fuck's this? Sorry, I have nothing for you. You lonely philosopher, you have nothing for anyone. You absolute useless piece of shit. Alright, anyways, I need to go find the plumber. I need my pipes cleaned. Can I get over that block? Thank you. They should give armor. They should have armor, not give, but they should have armor that gives you jump boost. Change my mind. Shit would be meta. Imagine a helmet that just lets you jump. There is something for that. Oh, I'm so stupid. Never mind. Never mind. Forget what I said. Forget what I said. Man, look at 30 bank. She's making mad bank. Sells spiked bank. It's 200 mil. Man, whatever happened to that thing where he was doing? I forget what it was. What was it? Where he was not accepting donos? We're not fishing for donos? Weird. Guess plans change. Okay. 6171. What? 6171, negative 107. So we gotta go this way. 61. Okay, gotta go this way. Oh, there he is. Thank you, farms. Go. Place on water. Drains other water. Double bill client. Oh, go. Thank you, farms. Yeet. Nugget. Oh. Oh, I need to buy that much? Okay. Guess one does the trick. Oh, that is so overpowered. Wow, why would they let me buy that? At the very least, I have to slaughter a couple fish for it. Now what am I gonna do? I have all this sponge. I have all this drain clogger. Well, I guess down the hatch. Just imagine if I just fucking... Imagine if this was drinkable. Yeah, just put it in my miscellaneous chest. Well, now I can destroy this whole side of my island in peace. It looks so weird with that water. Oh my god. Don't I have haste buff? Yeah, I have haste buff. Of course you have extra Plumber Joe's, what was it, pipe cleaner or something like that? Of course you have some of that. You're drinking it. I'll bring spoons. Some might call me a spoonster. Shit joke. I never got a sip of stew bacon. I don't know why, but when Spoonster was like using a mouse, he actually just like slams it. Like whenever he's like, we have a very small mouse pad, but whenever he's like lifting up the mouse and shit, he just slams it back down. Like, it's so crazy. I'm like actually concerned for the health and well-being of my mouse. I need to get up there. You know, some call me Plumber Joe. Because I appear in various plumbing scenario porn videos. It's the only reason why. They call me Plumber Joe. Spawn. Don't know what the fuck spoon does, but I'll take a fucking gallon. Bloosh. He gets it. I'm just gonna go ahead and just continue dismantling this side of my island. So, oh, what was that? Snowman. Oh, go. Thank you. I got some snow myself. I guess these are like my slaves. You know, make me some snow, if you know what I mean. That's such a bad joke. That's such a shit joke, oh my god. You might help me Naren in there? He doesn't know it. But he's the one that's making me my coke. I mean my snow. Your axe? I mean your axe. Huh? What axe? Oh, is it the Raider's axe? No, tree pat. What is it? Tree capitator. I don't know why I had a tough time reading it. So much glass. Oh my god. Never use too much glass in a build. It's such a pain if you ever hate it. You gotta get rid of it. It may look pretty in some scenarios, but oh my god, it's so bad. Trampeter. Fuck it. Tramps. So, I don't know why, but randomly YouTube in the past couple days has been like, hey bro, like, I know what you're about. You wanna watch some Mari? You wanna watch some You Were Not the Father? I hate it. I hate every second of it, but it always draws me in. It's like, something about watching a woman scream like a banshee for 25 seconds out of a compilation it's intriguing. It's intriguing to watch. A fucking 45-year-old woman just scream like a banshee. For 20 minutes straight. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. No, he's not. No, he's not. Can never be, can never be too much. Half the time he's really not. It's kind of sad. And the crowd's always like for the mother. Like they're always for the mother up until the point where it's like, you know, you are not the father. Everyone's so against her. I don't know why everyone's just so hardcore against the father in that show always. It's actually never failed to be true. They're always just genuinely against the father. No, there's something about the show, it just continuously draws me in. It's stupid. And like, the dude's always big chillin' up until the moment of like, he's always big chillin' until things stop getting interesting, and they stop screaming at each other. Never use too much glass build, it's actually the most obnoxious thing to delete in the game. Unless you're playing on some wild-ass server. I was playing on some wild-ass server. And it gives you, like, haste 12. Then maybe it's not. Actually, no, I think glass is one of the few blocks that's actually impossible to insta-mine. I know there are blocks like that are just impossible to insta-mine. I think beacons are one of them. They can get close, but you can't insta-mine. You know, I break all that. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty cool. You have a weapon. What the fuck do you have over there? Come at me. Come at me. Yeah, you can't make a jump. Can't make it. You fucking tried. This cow can't jump. No, it won't jump. The cow can, but it won't. You gotta speak to it in its own language, tell it to jump. You know, I used to do a pretty solid cow impression. Wonder what happened. Feels bad. So, Nahorn, if you're still in chain, how hard was the divinity to get? Like, how much of a pain in the ass was it? I still need to do my divinity run. Be a cow. Eat grass. Eat ass. You don't lose as money devoted on your own island. Oh, come on. Oh, God. You... Okay, okay. It sucks right now. I don't have anywhere to store this money. So if I die, if I fall to my death and I break all my bones and die, I fall to my death and I break all my bones and I die and I lose Actually, no, I don't lose money. Or I have my piggy bank talisman. Which I don't think they ever fixed. Did they? Everyone was so triggered about the talisman. I saw it as just free damage. No, my goal was like one of the first skills to actually find out that you can stank the team. So it was hype. Found out like the fucking as soon as the update dropped. Okay, so before I end up eventually moving this storage system, before I get rid of everything, I actually have to move the storage system. Go. As I said before, never do this. I don't know why I type in chat, even though if you're on the stream. Oh god. Oh, I use so much glass. Oh god, it sucks. Sucks to suck, doesn't it? Is it? Oh, that's why. The latency settings were they reset. If you updated something, so no latency's reset. I actually didn't know that. What? What do you mean? I'm gonna have two superior sets. Oh god damn it. What was the superior leaflet sent? Okay, is there any way I can actually fucking... Huh. They anticipate another update where they allow you to fight the Wither because they added the Wither talisman? What happened to that? Oh god, breaking glass is the most annoying, fucking most painful thing ever, Jesus Christ. Did you just call my minion by the first name? Are you two on first name basis? That's cool. Not jealous. In parentheses, JK. Okay. I haven't been getting on any of the glass. Holy shit, I can't stand this. I cannot stand fucking just breaking glass. Oh my god. It's more annoying than fucking slaying Enderman, Jesus. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm pretty sure there's ways you can recover it. Yeah, there definitely is a way to get it back. If you have the OJ info, and if so, if you've made, if you've, for one, made any purchases on the account, or also if you've ever, what's the word? If you have the PlayStation that you made the account on, then you can try and get the serial number for the account for the PlayStation. You just have to recover the account. It's so good, man. I don't have any donation things yet, but thank you. Honestly, everyone tells me I should get my donation thing set up. I don't know. That's a pain in the ass. I don't like legally have to like set up your fucking shit up as like a business account, and it's crazy. It's weird. Oh god. At least this isn't as tedious, I don't feel like. Anyway. I'm glad. Can't wait till that whole monstrosity is destroyed. Looks like a weird spacecraft from like a early 2000s like an early 2000s like video game. You know, you ever play those games where it's like you point, like you like not point and click, but where you oh god, where you command like an army. I don't know if you ever know this, but it reminds me of like an Empire of War, kind of. Star Wars Empire War. What's his name? Wow, what's annoying about this is that you actually, it's hard to spam. Look at frag. Oh. It's a rank. You're making the frog noises for it. Hey, we're gonna stabilizer. Angler, It's fucking weird. Oh god. J-Doggy. You called my frog a rack. Get 5 common and 1 epic, oh god. Jesus Christ, I got a long ways away. Not only am I also gonna have to plant the seeds, I'm also gonna have to hoe all the dirt. So yeah, this whole farm's gonna take me a little while. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink so I can stamp longer. Because, oh my god. I forgot how mind-numbing building was. Building, yeah, it can be at least. It's just mind-numbing, at the very least. Alright, I'll be back. With Mixer Prime. I should get set up with Mixer. I don't know. If I set up with Mixer, would people watch it? If people, if I got Mixer, would people watch it? Let's go. So to Black Shadow with Mixer Prime. Is that a thing? Okay, so I want to say something. So a while ago, I was playing Hypixel Sky. Oh god. So a while ago I was playing Hypixel Skyblock. And I was in my old guild, right? It's such a bunch of nice people. Which I'm pretty sure I still probably meet the requirements. That's the guild, which is funny. What happened was, we had a mod in our guild, right? We had a mod in the guild, you know, like a moderator. You probably think PogChamp, you know, like, like there's someone, you know, who's got our ass. Exactly. But, you know, it was still chill. What ended up happening was I was building this part of the farm. I was like putting the dirt down. And I was like asking the chain shit if using an auto clicker would be alright to build a farm. I think honestly, from what I heard, mind you, I made sure he was online when I asked. And I actually tried asking him. I didn't get a proper, correct answer from him. But what I remember is that people in chat were saying that it should be fine if I use an auto-clicker to just go and build this shit. So I use it. I'll tell you, I'll fucking use that shit again. Jesus Christ. But okay, no. It was more or less of using an auto-clicker. But it was kind of like using an auto-clicker. I was using my scroll wheel as the left click, or the right click, so I can build. Huh? What do you mean? Can you see I don't have enough money? Oh god. I wouldn't say exposed, because like, for it to be exposed, I'd have to have been doing something that's clearly wrong. For the sake of my own benefit. I don't feel like it was in the wrong. Yeah? I mean, if so, and I completely, you know, understand, and I probably won't, I definitely won't do it again, but... Like, I don't know, I feel like I wasn't in the wrong by, like, using my scroll. Because I even searched it up, like, we're setting up like a macro to kind of, well, not a macro exactly, as much of it was like rebinding it. Well, they said it was like you're using your tools to give yourself a clear advantage. The tools you have accessible to yourself, such as, you know, like being able to actually get a mouse good enough to have to run a program that allows you to, you know, auto click. Well, not auto click, but like, you know what I mean, to like rebind shit like that. Yes. Blank Shadow. It's my YouTube name. Yeah. Yeah. That is definitely not my Minecraft name. I forget how many rooms there are in the zone. I remember this time around I went with a more efficiency rant, but I think with my okay, so I could go way faster, but the problem I'm running into constantly is that it's like, I don't know, it'll like delete blocks and shit. Like it'll like ghost blocks. You see what I mean? It's kind of a pain. I don't think I did that in vanilla. Yeah, so you guys are probably sitting here thinking, okay, Blank, did you promise a stream on Friday? Yeah, I did, but I don't know. What kind of happened was not an excuse as much of it as a reason, which I feel like are two completely different things. I was playing fucking Animal Crossing since like fucking 12 p.m. to like almost 10 p.m. So almost 10 hours, and I had really good turnip branches, so I was just fucking farming. I ended up making like a sort of like 30-ish mil, 30 to like 40 mil, because I got some crazy turnip branches. Huh. That must be pretty linear. Again. Fuck, it's been so long since I played Minecraft. How is stone slabs made? How are stone slabs made? Eh? No? Eh? Fuck, how do you do it? Shit. Is it not like, I swear to God it was like that? Maybe? Oh, it is. What the fuck? Don't think I can craft anymore. Fuck me. Shit. But yeah, I had like crazy good turnip branches, so I didn't feel like I wasn't actually able to, like, I wasn't able to really play any other game unless I wanted to like get the most out of it, which I didn't. I revive rocks. What the fuck? Seek join. Like the join. That's weird. You know, it'd be interesting. Since I have quite a bit of money on Skyblock, right? And I don't really feel like doing much with it, but I like don't want to just give it out. I should do something for a stream. Good stream idea. What I should do is like something like like people can request a certain amount, kind of like Dragon's Den, I guess. Just to say the links, like, kind of like Dragon's Den. They like, you know, come at me with like an idea. He joined the party. I feel like we could be doing some like Dragon's Den. Or like Shark Tank. Could be a pretty interesting idea. Well, I mean, you know, fuck it. Like, you know, propose a decent enough idea and a reason why I should. May fucking be. What do you mean? Wait, this isn't like a yard sale. This isn't like a yard sale where you take what the fuck you want. Oh god. Oh god. See, the thing is, alright, I would actually... I'm not part later. Actually, never mind. I'm fine. I feel like that could be a pretty decent idea. I don't know. But yeah, like, I would honestly give away, like, all my stuff in-game to a player that is, that I see potential in, right? So, like, I see a lot of players and whatnot, and it's like, I see a lot of players that are kind of half-assing the game. If I saw someone that showed genuine potential, that they actually could, like, you know, do great things, they just don't have the funding, then I'd totally, like, donate to them. Totally. Especially if I knew that they were cool people. I'd totally donate all my money and fucking armor and shit to them. But it's like, someone that grinded to the point to where it was like, how much I grinded the game pretty much. I wasn't as good at grinding as other people. I didn't know enough glitches to be considered good, but... But yeah, it was like, I don't know, so far, no offense to any of my friends, but I haven't seen that kind of potential in any of them. Like, definitely reconsidering with Janie, because I've seen Janie play quite a bit, and I've seen him, like, quit too many times. Only other person I could imagine myself, at the moment, donating to, would be like, Top 1, because I know he's good with managing, well, I think he's okay with managing money at least. And I know he's also pretty responsible, but the problem with him is that he doesn't like doing PvE activities, such as, you know, like dragons, slayers, stuff like that. He doesn't like doing any of that stuff, understandably. But, like, you know, that's like the main reason why I wouldn't, like, you know, invest in him. Yeah, but no, okay, so, one of the, I need to confirm something. I'm not gonna go too deep into detail. Hold on. I'm gonna go too deep into detail, but like last time we were in a call, I kind of damped because I was trying to stream and I was streaming a completely different game. I thought it'd be chill, you know, being able to hang out with you guys and shit in a call. But it was just like, yeah, no offense, but you guys were just kind of hogging the conversation, especially because I was trying to stream and whatnot. I was playing a completely different game. Because, like, I couldn't even hear shit. I'm not trying to, like, be rude or anything. Yeah, I have a max aspect at the end. But I also feel like a big part of my perception of money in game comes from the collab and buying and selling. Not buying, but the collab and getting. But yeah, go ahead and go into general chat. Just go to general chat, I'll go and drag you in to stream chat. Wow, I can feel the dust in this server. Wow. So Nugget, I read in the general chat earlier, you said GTA 5 free on Epic Store. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? Yo.
Yo.
What, like, Nugget, what does that mean specifically? One winning response, what's going on?
Well, you're back to streaming Skyblock. I'm also on your island looking for you, trying to give you a trade.
Okay. Yay. I'm not exactly, like, I don't know, it's kind of a weird state. I still don't know if I want to stream Skyblock or not. I really enjoyed, at the very least, I didn't exactly enjoy the game, and I still kind of don't, but I enjoy the community.
Yeah?
Like,
Are you a lot better now?
what do you mean, a lot
Also,
better?
like, what island are you on? Because I'm on yours.
You're close.
But, like,
Like,
I literally don't see
a
you.
good idea to continue
Oh,
looking,
there you are.
I was gonna
Right?
say,
Yeah,
is, you
that's
see
you.
what I'm doing in
I
stream?
couldn't see you there for a while.
A good tip is, like, if you see what I'm doing in stream, you see I'm building something, or like I'm like building rows of this, go to a row,
Yeah,
then like look through the rows that I'm not building on, and then look your way through that.
yeah.
Oh, what's up? Stamp. Stamp with the Jerry Inks. You've always been on with the Jerry Inks.
I
Oh,
have,
what's up?
like, 9 stacks in a chest that I've just farmed.
Why do you do this? You've always been doing this. You've
You want me to
always.
get you some slabs?
Slams. Oh yeah, sure. That'd be appreciative. Here, I'll go ahead and give you a backpack. Oh no, I'll give you a backpack.
No, I got it. I've got 8k in my piggy right now that I don't need.
No, I was gonna say I can give you a backpack and you can go ahead and just like fill that up.
Oh, yeah. Hold up. Let me just make a few more commands here that I can just put in. Alright, create macro,
Epic
name,
Games app.
warp,
But you said
black
you
shadow.
said GTA 5 free on Epic Store. What does that mean? Where are you able to get GTA 5 for free?
I have no clue.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
confused. What's up, JD? Jonathan Eggles. Yeah,
Alright, I'm in JD's party. Let's see if this works.
Oh shoot! I got moved.
Yeah, you get moved.
Okay, I didn't tell. I heard MMO's voice twice. So what's up? How you guys been doing?
We're vibing.
Yeah.
At the moment, I am painstakingly building the pumpkin farm that I'm never going to use.
It works. It works.
What works?
Alright, now I have to
on
create a
my
trade macro for
pumpkin.
you.
Oh god.
Yeah, I gave up on my pumpkin.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. They'll like half-ass a pumpkin farm. Cough cough and Mo's Island.
I got rid of it.
Oh, you did?
3/4 of my pumpkin farm is finished, but have you seen my sugarcane farm block? I pretty much finished
sugarcane.
2/3 of it,
Honestly,
replacing the sugarcane.
I don't know if you know this, but you don't need a big sugarcane farm. You literally only need
Yeah,
one row.
at first I was gonna grind
I
enchanted
edited
sugarcane,
my
but I
sugarcane
didn't
farm,
get
so
to
it's a
do
lot
it.
bigger now. I
It is
get around 1 enchanted, what is it? Sugarcane a day.
You can get way more than that.
I know,
Yeah,
but
you put the
I'm
enchanted
only
one.
farming it once.
Oh, Oh, I
You need an AFK on your island.
Alright, so that backpack you were telling me about.
Yeah.
Ooh, a backpack.
I traded you. Oh heck yeah,
I'm
time to fill this up.
I'm gonna turn on the stream again, but I'm gonna turn down the volume. Hopefully that does something.
Oh. Also, I'm using my clay minions finally.
Oh, good
Oh,
market.
I'm using Snow 11.
I
Yeah,
1
I'm using
mil
that
a day,
too.
dude.
I
1
know
mil a
s-
day
I
is
know s-
19.
Yeah, snow minions generate some pretty crazy profits, but I feel like still honestly,
Mhm.
no, didn't clay get like nerfed or something?
I
I don't
think.
know, but
I
it's
don't
still
remember.
30k a stack.
Yeah, still 30k a stack, but I mean in like terms of efficiency. I feel like they nerfed the efficiency or
I don't
something.
know. These clay 9s that I have are 20 seconds between actions.
I had like 16 clay 11s, but so I let someone in my guild borrow 12.
Never shot again. No cool when you said, but what are you doing? What is the end goal of this? The end goal of this is to never use this pumpkin farm and have a nice pumpkin farm.
Okay, I have way too much profit.
But the idea
What
in
do you
all
mean
this,
profit? I'll take some of that. I'll take some of
what's
that.
going
Give me
on,
that
Danny from
profit.
France?
It's not
The
money
the end
profit.
goal of this is
I
to
don't know.
I can even show you what the like end product will look like, kind of. I already kind of have another layer of it, but it's in total for like farming experience such.
Hold up, I'm gonna show you what I've got from just one
All
collection.
of this, all of this that I never
Also,
use.
tarantula minions are insane.
Yeah, I always hear
Oh,
that.
yeah, Black, that silverfish pet I gave you is pretty high level right now.
Silverfish pin, is it?
Yeah, and it's like level 40, right?
Yeah.
Like my
I
legendary
still am
fish pet
using an epic
is
enderman.
nearly level 68, and I have 6 level 1 or 6 rare endermen and 1 epic and 1 level 57 endermite. Because I decided to like self pro spam a while back.
Again.
I have I have almost 300k in profit
From what?
from my tarantula minions.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
don't AFK on my island.
I
I just find it
invested
too much of a hassle.
I invested like well over like 12 mil not too long ago, and almost like 20 mil into my minions, and I made almost like double that.
Oh, also, Black, I have
I'm just
something to
gold
give
rush.
you.
What's up?
Oh yeah, that's why I bought the enderman or enderman.
I just need to clear out my inventory here, because it's got so much profit in it.
Oh god.
I have 300k in string.
You know what I just realized?
Huh.
I thought there was another person in the call, but it was just MMO because I turned on my Bluetooth and it the volume reset.
F.
Honestly?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
Honestly,
wait, I need to turn down my
the sh-
volume for
the
my
stream
thing.
name, for like an old Fortnite stream that I have was like, was it like something? Alright, of course, of course. It was like Fortnite Morning Wood. Actual best name for the stream. I streamed it in the morning.
That's gonna get you a lot of views, man.
No, like I streamed it in the morning. That was the purpose in that. That was like the main idea in it.
Still.
See, the thing is, I can't be on for long, because it's like midnight for me. Actually, I probably can be up for like 30 minutes more.
I fall asleep at like 2 a.m. every night now,
Alright,
but right now I'm not even tired. I'm just vibing to this.
take this.
Savannah bow. Thank you.
Oh,
It's
Savannah
so
bow?
powerful.
Ooh.
Is it
Oh
actually
yeah,
powerful?
so
Yeah,
ooh.
it might be better than a Ruin Ants.
All damage dealt with this bow is
and
double.
it's not really, it just doubles your damage.
Yeah, but put Dragon Hunter 5 on that.
You put Dragon Hunter Fang.
It could
No,
be
actually,
good.
it didn't. No, I don't think so. Because it might be, but it's not. What do I have the Renan bow?
Golem Pet would make it way better too, even
The
though it does the same for Ruinants.
The Renan bow has 160 base damage and 60 base strength. That's already better than the bow, as well. Not to mention, it has triple
Alright.
shot, so 3 arrows at a time. The 2 extra arrows deal 40% per.
Yo, I need
Deal
to trade you
40% of
this
the
back
damage.
quickly.
So in total, you do 180% of damage.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's got nothing in it because I couldn't get to it because I had to collect minions, but I can probably do something later. If you're on
So
at
2 coins
what is it, 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific, I can do a lot.
Pacific.
maybe.
What is specific time? We're Central Time.
Yeah, I know.
Central game.
There's so many hours ahead of me that, and also Black Stream's really late.
I stream
So wait, Black, do you need
genuinely.
someone to buy some stone for you?
Do I need someone to buy some? I don't really know. Do I?
If you
So
run out, I'll buy you some.
much
I mean,
profit.
Since I haven't bought anything today.
I made 912k.
Nice.
oh yeah,
From
you can
what?
only buy a certain amount of things from shopkeepers right now.
Yeah.
10 stacks.
Yeah, it's
Actual,
10 stack.
actual dumbest update.
Yeah.
It kind of
Hold up, I
makes
haven't
sense,
sold
but
my
except for
clay
the
yet.
bazaar.
Hmm?
They didn't add the bazaar. I'm sure they wouldn't have that there.
Oh damn.
Like, who needs
I
stock
haven't even
market?
touched the game in almost 2 years. Jesus Christ. Honestly, I gotta say, um, yeah, that Sabers and Outfit video kind of really, like, after uploading it, and like the amount of support I got for it kind of got me into the idea, like, man, maybe I should actually, like, upload more.
What
Yeah,
video?
yeah. If you uploaded videos, I'd watch it like how I watch 30 Virus. Watch
I
it
don't
the
watch
same day
30
it comes out.
Virus.
Yeah, 30 Virus is not taking contraband for content, but he's not going to use it to like boost himself until
I
Dungeons comes
wait,
out.
hold up. /AH Akinsoft.
Ooh,
Oh man. Oh, wait, actually,
I
how
really
old?
like Akin.
/H.
Now that I think about it,
Yeah, I watch him, but he doesn't upload as much.
how old is a Glove video? I think it's like a year old. Oh shit. Where is it?
He,
Oh my
A lot of
mess.
Hypixel streams, Jesus.
He's
yeah.
probably. I'm gonna donate. Watch.
So a while back, I'm like, hey, I watch just a lot of god books without Dragon Hunter or max enchantments. The basic ones like Critical 5, Cubism 5, and I decided I'd do that, but with 27. And right now, I am halfway through all the books, and I have one. Hold up, I'll tell you once I die.
So,
This is taking a lot of.
Clay auction.
so
Uh,
the so the first gloves. Good night, Nugget. The first
All right. Well, I've gotta
GTA.
go.
Alright, we'll peace out.
I'll be watching you on my phone
these.
Appreciate it.
sometime later.
Alright, well, thank you.
So yeah, I have 27 books of Critical 5, Cubism 5, Ender Slayer 5, Execute 5, Experience, and now I'm
So,
working on Life
the
and more.
first GTA glitch video I actually uploaded was the Duffel Bag, but the first one where I like tried really hard on was the how to put gloves on sabers and outfits, and then the second one I put even more effort into the thumbnail, and it turned out really nice. I feel like, and then I feel like also that video in general turned out really nice. Like I got a lot of really nice positive support for it, especially I don't even remember how. Oh yeah, because it was more in. Yeah, the first 30 minutes. Oh yeah, no. So the first one was more in depth, but people hated that it was 30 minutes, so I made an 8-minute version of it. And people were mad that it wasn't in depth enough. And I got even more questions on that one. And then my BS freeze method video, which I'm surprised I actually kept both videos like sub 10 minutes. I'm actually very surprised because those are very long glitches. Like one of the glitches can take up to like 4 hours to do. And 4 hours per outfit. So recording a video of that was kind of a pain because you like, I don't know, click in the video. I don't remember it very well. So I remember oh man, I remember recording this actually. Shit.
I need to friend you on my new account for the PlayStation in the future.
Alright, feel free. I
But
remember.
rip my rip my Destiny DLCs. I actually haven't tried signing into Bungie again. I tried a while back, but it didn't work. But I'm not sure if you need PlayStation Plus to play Destiny.
You do. You do need PlayStation Plus, but
Okay, so I might get all my stuff back for that.
What do you mean?
If I might try to sign into Bungie again and get
No.
get all my stuff back. I'm
Your
not sure if that
deals,
works though.
your DLCs on PlayStation are linked to your PlayStation account directly because you're making the transaction through the PlayStation
Ooh.
Store. Though, I could maybe see about trying to help you later get your account back. When I saw your problem, I knew already that there was a way you can get it back. It's just,
Yeah, like Sniper told me about the serial number thing, and I'm gonna try it once I go to my dad's house since that's where it was made on.
Hold on a moment. So, the GTA
Okay.
glitch video. So, I remember, so the glitch in general takes like, oh man, to dupe the birds, it takes like 45 minutes to do. So that alone takes like a huge chunk of your time. Remember having to like record the whole thing. I recorded the whole bird duping because I even AFK'd it a little bit. I remember you even had to overdupe actually too. And I played my homie Smoke Weed because he's the founder of it all. People still called it my glitch. I invested into how I invested into those outfits and never really used them. You used the most basic outfits you had. Every tryhard did that. Like every tryhard liked the outfit scene, they just never wore what they made. I kind of found that funny. Especially like you'll see like all these really cool modded accounts like dunce outfits and all that. But then like they'll have like they'll have one outfit that they took one of the modded outfit variants and they just added like their own touch to it and they just use that a lot. I really liked that. I thought it was really cool. Kind of give people that owned the modded accounts a bit more personality, I guess. They gave the account more personality to it.
So the
But
clan I'm in is kind of like the Discord, like the chats in Discord. Or not clan, the guild I'm in is kind of like the chats in Discord. It's kind of funny.
so I mean, I'm not trying to annoy you, Diddy, but I remember like recording the freezing part. It didn't. I remember people were so confused because they thought that it froze actually that fast, but it didn't. But also, I remember a lot of people didn't get the point I got across that in the purpose in you actually freezing your second character with the Christmas mask that your first character doesn't have was so that whenever you pulled an outfit online with that Christmas mask, then it would pull online. The outfit would pull. Because you're using your second character that has the mask that your first character doesn't have. It could work vice versa if you had like one certain Krampus mask. But then, yeah, you just kept trying to freeze the parts of the outfit and whatnot. I forgot what I brought online. Did I bring online a jersey outfit? I think I did. I think I started with the gloves though. But I remember I didn't want to show too much, but I had to explain a fair amount. Not enough of the outfit.
Oh,
Was
Nugget's
freezing
not on
so.
your island anymore.
Yeah. The only thing that sucked about it is that if you didn't do it right, you know, so if you didn't do the whole glitch right, then you'd actually have to. I should be recording myself, like showcasing the glitch, like showcasing like the video.
Yeah, more videos.
I might try
When
to
I'm
get that
bored, I
set
can
up.
just watch them.
I might try and get that set up. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I got a Bad Lion. Finally.
Sick. Hold on.
Oh, I still have this Thanos fish head on.
Was it display capture? I guess. Okay.
I think
Yeah.
that'd be it.
Does you see this?
I'll check.
I'm keeping
Oh, I can see myself.
keep a lot of it like I'm gonna keep a lot of it like off stream, but I just want to showcase like the gist of the video. So like.
Oh yeah, I see it. Director mode.
All right, so
Yeah,
I'm
it.
unmuted. Shit. You see like a lot of the glitch right here though. You see like very scuttering, but I'm trying to like I'm trying to hide a lot of that like stuff that's.
Yeah.
I'm trying to handle a lot of stuff out stream because I don't know.
Oh, that's a lot of outfits.
Um, well, it's kind of hard to explain, but I'll explain it a bit. So you see right here how how I found that outfit right there? How I found that, like, top and shit? And how the whole glitch worked is that, you'd, like, find the top that you want. You ever see the NPC's outfits? Not very often. If you do it right, you never see them. But, like, you'll see right here, though. Like, what you'd do is you'd freeze the outfit, and, like, you'd freeze the mask, right? Let me go back to the video. So, like, you see, like, the outfit in my shortlist? That was my second character, or my second online character, right? And I have him in the shortlist, and he'd have the gloves that I want and the mask that I want to freeze. He didn't have any accessories, which kind of sucked, but it didn't matter right now. And if the shoes froze, I wouldn't really care. Those are super okay shoes. But you can always change them later. And with the glitch, at the time, I don't know if you remember, but there was a F and G save. And because the F and G save, you could actually change whatever you wanted on the outfit without, like, all that really mattered was, like, the torso 1 and torso 2. And, like, if you wanted Tron pants, then that too. But that's all you wanted. You also wanted to, like, glitch gloves on. But also at the time, the buy everything for free glitch was out. Meaning that you could also, it was the bath one where you could, can, like, merge outfits and shit. So you'd merge the gloves that you want. Even my homies showed me ways where you can, like, get the gloves that you wanted every time. And my homie Smoke was fucking genius. But pretty much with this glitch right here, though, it was like you'd kind of get what you wanted always, and it was really cool, and it kind of, like, took away from the outfits in a way, but it also added to it. Like, it could add to my creative flow. You can check me out on Twitter, at Blank Shadow. You can find me pretty easy. I'll put it in the chat.
You know what I just noticed? So I was watching this one guy's video a while back about scams like sharpness 4, and like, but people were bidding it super high, so some people think it's sharpness 6, and I just found six books that are all sharpness 4, sold by the same, or 5 books sold by the same guy, and they're bid on by the same guy, all for 12 mil.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I remember seeing a video on something like that.
But
It'd suck if that would happen to you.
But, like, with Sand Wizard, it was a bit more restricting than you'd think. If you've never used Sand Wizard, then it was way more restricting than you'd think it would be. Like, you'd think you have a lot more, but you only have, like, in the application itself, you only have, I think, 255 clothing options, and over half of them are trash. And the other half are, like, garbage. There's only very few select things are actually good. But yeah, honestly, I never even really cared about pad outfits. I never really cared about them. When having this glitch in the F and G save, you didn't even need it. Actually, you didn't need it. There was nothing you couldn't do. It was kind of crazy. But with this glitch that Smoke taught me, you could actually freeze something and it would stay permanently frozen until you, like, let's say, okay, so, like, let's say I shortlisted that actor. Once I shortlist it, then it's gonna go ahead and, oh yeah, no worries, man. Once you shortlisted it, then it would unfreeze everything, or most of everything. And the freezing would get really fucky, so you had to be very select with how much you froze and what you wanted frozen. So, like, for this example, I just wanted the gloves frozen at this point for the most part, and I wanted the mask frozen. So I kept going until I got those two frozen, and logos didn't really matter too much, because I was going to change them later anyway. And same with the shoes. Alright, sure. Go ahead and plug your Twitter and channel, follow it. I'll follow it later when I get the chance. I don't have I'm not logged into my Twitter right now. But, yeah, so, like, you see here, I just kept going and going. I think I kept it until I got the gloves frozen. I don't remember when oh yeah, there we go. So you see, like, I got the gloves frozen, like, pretty quickly. Yeah, there we go. And the shoes frozen. A lot of time with the biker shoes, you'd get the gloves and the shoes frozen at the same time. So at this point, it was just a matter of finding the top that you wanted, and the pants did not matter at all. Found this, and I think I pulled it online. Yeah, you pull it online, and then you use the F and G save. At least at the time, you'd use the F and G save to go ahead and get the outfit that you wanted. And then also, with the thing where you can actually like change the tap, third plug. And yeah, it was such a good glitch. And at the very end of the video, I kind of forgot to showcase what the outfit looked like, and that's kind of like what it looked like right there. Such a nice outfit. I think I even changed it. No, I didn't. I don't think I changed it on my Black Shadow account too much. It's such a nice outfit. No, I don't think I changed it that much actually. No, I think all I have now is like the skinny. I think I have the skinny high tops, the skinny Converse. But yeah, kind of a cringy outro, but it was kind of meant to be like that. It was kind of funny. Um, yeah, it was kind of nice outfit, and then also you can't even really call it clickbait with a thumbnail because the thumbnail, which I'm actually really still proud of the thumbnail to this day. There's a couple thumbnails I'm just genuinely proud of, honestly. Where is it?
Yeah, once I get my hardship
Where is it?
license, I'm gonna get a job, and I'm gonna try to get a better computer, and I might start a YouTube channel.
Fucking good.
Yeah.
This one right here. This how's that thumbnail? I'm just actually really proud of it.
I'm looking at your stream, and I just see a lot of that one thumbnail I'm used to with the unstable dragon.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
thumbnail was
those were
such a
the
nice
good days.
thumbnail. I feel like my favorite thumbnails on my channels to the day is gonna be like probably like this one. You can't see every roll on stream, but it was the I'm Done Skyblock stream, the last one that I had. And then definitely gonna be my Cisco stream. Cisco and Jill. It's like my number one favorite. It turned out really, really nice. Yeah, anyways, let's get back to stream. Let's get back to the video. I'm so sorry. Went way too long on that. I just wanted to kind of like reminisce for a second. Do I still play GTA? No, I'm actually selling an account for GTA. I'm trying to get it sold. It's kind of in a lot of gray area right now. It's like I don't want to spill too much on stream, but
1,083 gold.
message me on Twitter if you're interested. I plugged my Twitter already. Message me on Twitter. I'll get back to you like in the next month. Shit. I need to charge my phone so I can log into my Twitter because I have two-step on. You've been wondering, Blank, why do you have two-step on? Because like someone for the past like couple months just keeps trying to log into my Twitter. Damn, I don't know how. I don't know who it is.
That's weird.
Oh man, that was such a okay. So GTA, my time playing GTA, I gotta say it was a pretty fun time. It's just like, for one, I'd honestly hate to play right now. But kind of advertise the account quickly.
Oh, it's because of the purple and green gang, or you just don't
Definitely
want
not
to play
that.
it?
Definitely not that. A bunch of people got their accounts wiped and shit within the glitch community.
Oh, that also happened in something with Skyblock. Like, there's a ban in Hypixel. There's a bandwidth of 5,000 people. Like 1/5 of it was Skywars, and the other ones were Skyblock people who like
Jesus.
did IRL trades.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Do I still play GTA though? Not that much. Like really not anymore. It's a scary time to be playing GTA, especially as a glitcher. I know. I'm glad I'm not playing it. Like for sure, I know if I played it, I would have definitely exploited the hell out of the chip glitch. Even not playing it, I also had to just get on and exploit the chip glitch. But that led to a lot of people getting their accounts wiped and shit, and like looking at it, it's just no my lol. Fuck that. But oh no, it was I feel like I would play it still. If I wasn't so burnt out of the game, I would play it. Especially, I feel like another thing, if the game's tryhard community was actually decent again. Oh no, it was never decent, but it's like, if they actually didn't fuck up entirely on like on trying to change the like way combat works, I'd probably play the game. At least for like tryharding. But no, they fucked everything up. I didn't
When I
like it.
played GTA, my favorite mode was Runners vs. Intorno. It was the best.
It's fun and all. It's just that it's like I don't know. It just kind of
Like
gets
it
old.
was hard trying to find people for that.
Yeah. I mean, you can always get like a group of friends or something, but no.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of people that played it though.
Bro,
And this was like a few years ago too.
I actually have so much time on GTA. How you play GTA were some of the most fun times you've had on PS4. Same, man, honestly. Because, like, the game just, like, had such a grip on its player base. It just, the game kind of died in a negative way because they just kind of fucked up bad. And they refused to, like, do anything about it. Like, I don't know. My homie Slayrax, right? 10 out of 10, the best jet player, top 10, like, definitely 10 out of 10, the best jet player I've ever seen in the game. I shit you not. He even had a YouTube channel and shit. And he was a member of the most notorious tryhard crew as well. Shit. I've actually, he and I used to like practice like a ton. Like he didn't like actually like sniping or anything. He was only like a jet player. He was very dedicated to the craft. But a big thing was like I would practice with him trying to take out high tier jet players. I've only taken him out like twice. Once because he got greedy, and another time because of a bug. I was like, he was very getting like okay. So one thing that was very old with jet players is that they get really greedy for the kill. Didn't get a kill in like fucking 20 minutes. He had a very long like. Now mind you, I was like not trying to like brag, but I was a fucking god. I was yeah. It was shit. I was a god at like ewoing fast. I would like I think my fastest time was like I don't even know the fastest time that I had, but I know damn well like the input delay actually didn't matter because I was able to like fully predict the input delay and shit. It was so good. I was so good at it. I'm not trying to like I'm not trying to brag, but I was so good at it. And it would go like mind you as Starks being a jet player, even if he would hit his cax consistently, which he did, I was still able to like consistently EWO out of it. And but man, like we would practice for like hours, and he wouldn't get a single kill. And because he didn't, I was just fucking EWO. And after a while, he got like seriously like hungry for a kill. And what happened was like he got really hungry for a kill, and he got fucking punishment. I remember the kill so clearly too. He was like, yeah, I remember the kill because there was only like 2 times where I actually got him. The first time he was like going up, and I shot in a very angle, but the rocket landed, and he definitely very hard. Obviously, like being with such a huge ego, especially at the time, that thing was a bad thing, of course, but like with having like a huge ego for himself, like a ego, you know, he took it pretty hard. Understandably.
You know what I've been wondering? Like, you know how you said you do dragons a lot?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. How many frags do you have? So I've seen your frag chest. I just like seen the chest, but not what's inside.
I consistently sold them. Like, if I had a bad day, I'd just sell all my frags. It was a bad habit, but I just like, if I had a really bad day and I wanted to at least see some kind of positive number, I'd just sell my frags. I've had bad days, like seriously bad. I think the most I had was like 13 prot dragons in a row. It's seriously crazy, and I switched to PC for a little while. Right away, no, not right away. It gave me like a couple weeks, and I got banned. And then I get back on, no modding or anything. I'm just kind of playing legit for a little while. I get banned again because I don't play after for a couple months. That was like the dumbest thing. Is like a lot of people who had prior history modding, they wouldn't play for a couple months and they just get banned again. I genuinely was like, what the fuck was that?
So I kind of have a question for you if this is good. So I have tarantula helmet and the rest strong armor, and an max
Didn't they
AOTB
get
is no clue, but I do 27,000 damage. I did not remember that.
I think it got nerfed.
Hold up.
I would.
Okay, I'm gonna go check my helmet real quick.
If you get a
I
strong,
used to do 36,000 damage, but then again, that was on a whatever it's called, a
what
zombie.
happened is they nerfed it a while ago, and
Okay, hold
I
up, I'm
think
gonna
it can
try this
only.
out.
I think you only get like 10 strength instead of getting like no, you only get like how much is it? Wait, what did I do? Yeah.
Okay, so I
plus
do
1% crit.
full strong. I do 33k, but with the tarantula helmet, I do. That wasn't a crit. I do 33k. Wait, what? Are they literally the same?
I swear, I think they nerfed it. You're probably better off wearing the strong helmet because you also get better health.
My
buffs.
tarantula helmet does 100, or my strong does 100 less than my tarantula, but I don't care anymore. I have free room. I can actually have a full sweat or a full set of armor.
Yeah, just go ahead and if I were you, I'd just wear the strong helmet because
Yeah,
yeah,
I might
cause,
actually do that now.
yeah, 'cause you
So
get
now
more
I have
health benefit.
a rev set, a mastiff, and a tarantula set, and I actually can have them there.
What really
But I
sucks
also
about
have a monster raider set.
what really sucks about the Tarantula set nerf is that not only does the set nerf people with doing dragons, it also nerfs like people just trying to casually grind spiders. The game could have been so much more than what it is slash was. It really could have, but it wasn't, and I hate that. I really wish that it was more. Like, could have. Yeah, only if Rockstar listened. If they only listened, all they did in the end of the game was just like, hey, I heard you guys like weaponized vehicles were adding more. Hell yeah. Literally, no one in the community wanted them. Everyone hated
The only like
weaponized vehicles.
car I like in GTA, but I never got was I think the oppressor, isn't that like the flying motorcycle?
Yeah, that was like the most
Yeah,
disgusting.
I
No,
love that.
the oppressor
Like
Mark
I
1.
never used it.
The oppressor Mark
Like I never
1.
used it, but I just wanted to.
I mean, I know that a while ago there's a give the cars to friends glitch. I don't know if it still works, but oh
Yeah,
man,
I stopped playing GTA for some reason.
shit. Can you still make a magic slant with like, your bike and shit? Because I think I had like
No
a
clue.
couple spare bikes. I love how GTA conversations sound to people that don't play GTA or don't do the glitches. It sounds so stupid, like duping birds, fucking Christmas masks and shit. Gotta be
Ooh, you want
confused.
to know what I just remembered? I used to play story mode a lot, and there's this one cheat code I used a lot. It just stuck in my head, and I want Did you ever use the cheat codes in story mode
Yes,
or free play?
I did a lot
Okay, tell me if you
because
remember this one. Left, left, right, right, left, right, circle, triangle, R1, R2. Or square, circle, triangle, R1, R2.
I don't think it was fast run, was it?
No, it was to spawn a bike, and I don't know how I still remember it.
I never spun a bike. I remember okay, so I don't know if you remember, but in GTA Online there was a glitch where you could like glitch fast running, and it was kind of crazy. And you had to go to story mode, get super jump, and then get fast run. And then if you wanted fast swim, you can get that too. And then you go to like a very tall building, jump off when you're actually like a millisecond away from hitting the ground. You pause, and but the trick to that is you just pause before you hit before you think you need to hit the ground, and you'd pause and go into friends only session, and then join a friend or go into online session from there. Fast run. It doesn't work anymore, sadly, but.
So apparently, I saw a video on YouTube, and this is how just to make a lot of money. So you heard of the Golem pet, right?
Yeah, what the fuck is it?
So, what the thing it used to be way super overpowered, but it's still pretty overpowered. So, the thing it was the legendary. It had this thing called toss, and every 5 hits, throw the enemy up in the air and deal 200% damage, but it used to be 300% for level 1. And people were doing like 5 million damage per hit. It was a lot of damage. But then they nerfed it, but it's just 100, it's 200% for the level 1 now, but it's still good.
Yeah,
You can like one-shot all the revenant or all the bosses.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
How much is this, huh?
Hmm?
How much is this, huh? Golem Pant. 132 mil. Shelby
Yeah,
done?
the epic.
Oh, cool.
So cat, right? The pet sitter.
Hold on. Golem Pant.
So
63
she
mil.
like if you give her your pet, uh, she'll she'll keep them. Like you give them to her, and you have to pay. You can pay stuff, and she'll upgrade the rarity.
Wait, how much?
Uh, I know that the golem is like 14 enchanted iron blocks and 40 mil, I think, for an epic to legendary. I think I saw that in a video.
Oh, that's crazy. That's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
For what you're getting, that's pretty cheap.
Like an epic golem costs something
Why?
around 8 to 10 mil, I think I saw.
I don't get why I drop so many frames while playing Minecraft. Like, I get consistently 60 frames while playing Destiny 2. I get consistently 60 frames while playing Rainbow Six Siege. But I get, like, 10 frames playing Minecraft. If I talk to you,
Yeah, I was standing
standing
still in my sugarcane
Oh,
farm,
fucking
and I
teammate.
had 77 frames, but I just have like 26 now.
If you want, you can go ahead and add me on PSN, Black Channel 777. I'll go ahead and plug in chain. And we can go ahead and, like, see about talking later or something.
I'm gonna go add you right now with my PlayStation. Since I haven't yet.
It's been a lot of fun, though,
Search
too.
for Black
I
Shadow.
really do like talking about
777.
GTA and shit. But I feel like Oppressor Griefers killed free mode in a lot of ways, and for both free aim and assisted aim players. At least assisted aim stood a chance. All you could do in, like, free aim was just toss a sticky bomb up and hope that they walk over it. But if you're a good player and an Oppressor, then no way in hell you're gonna let that kill you.
Need to get
But please,
75K
love
out.
again, do not join random parties that I'm in. I hate it so much when people join, like, randomly join a party. I'm in, it's like, bro, I'm kind of busy right now. Especially with Destiny 2, I'm, like, raiding a lot.
So you know what I'm doing right now?
What?
It's really. So you remember earlier how I was like, right now, since I was making the god books, I'm literally making lifesteal books. And you want to know what costs? Which book costs the most? It was First Strike because that cost enchanted flint, and it cost me like 800k to get all of it.
Weird.
I hope I get a lot of money if I like sell this stuff. Like I get 500k per or something. I just hope I get a lot of money. This comes out.
I think I might do a 10 million coin giveaway on my Discord.
Ooh, when?
I don't know. Go ahead and, like, make sure you have it make sure you have notifications on the Discord channel for giveaways. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to do a giveaway soon. How it works is you gotta.
So wait.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, the giveaway public, and you have to like do that emote thing to it, right?
Oh my god. Hold on.
Yeah, I remember that one guy used to win all the time. Oh wait, how much gold do I need? I need 3,168 OGs. 3,000.
What the fuck? Grand Theft Auto Premium Edition. Oh wow. Cool. Actually useless. Because I fucking consistently get banned for no fucking reason on GTA. The only thing I'd play GTA for would just be doing Atlas and shit. So I haven't been on PS4 since July, been on PC since then. Oof, oof. Well, if you want, you can plug me on, you can add me on Steam, I can plug that too. I think my Steam is just Black Shadow though, so it's not that hard to find. Almost not that hard to find. If, like, search up Blank Shadow, and then look for my, like, look for something like GTA related, or just look for my fucking, profile pink. I try to keep the profile
Yeah, I
pic the
think
same
I
like
found
it's
your
been before.
Instagram one when I was just looking at YouTube, or I know I was on Instagram just looking at stuff. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna search up Black Shadow, and I found it, and it was a GTA.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's outdated as fuck because in my description, I say like DM for prices for outfits and shit. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Fuck doing outfits for people. It's such a pain in the ass. There's half the time they're so ungrateful. Like not only like you taking time out of your day to do outfits for them. Of course you're getting paid, but like they'll constantly ask, "Oh, is it done yet? Is it ready?" It's like, do you not feel awkward doing this? You actually just feel like you're entitled to know when the fuck I'm done. Yes, yeah, like, I'll let you know when I'm done. Like, of course
yeah,
you're entitled to know, but it's like, do you feel like you're that entitled to try and like speed up the process? I guess I don't fucking know, but it's like, it's so bad. Just if you're buying info off someone, just don't ask anything. Just they know what the fuck they're doing half the time, especially if you're getting it from a reputable source, such as myself, Firecon, or someone else. Which I love how Firecon steals my pictures for outfits when he fucking advertises. I let him. It's fine. I don't really care. Yeah. Oh god. But I fucking hate people though. For my respect, didn't I do
8
something?
times 9 is, yeah, 8 times 9 is 72. 72 times 12 is 872. No, 160. Oh, jeez. I'm doing math in Hypixel and it's not really going well.
I fucking made some genuine progress on the island today. I want to make more progress. I want to keep trying to work on making more progress. Eventually, I might try and end up doing like a 2 kind of thing stream. What really sucks is like, I'm not gonna lie, I prefer playing like Destiny 2 over this game. It's just that like, I know streaming Destiny 2 for one, like no one will stop by, and I really do like seeing some of the people that drop on my streams. This is like,
Yeah, Destiny 2 is pretty fun.
yeah, I have a lot of fun playing the game. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and head out
Oh yeah,
here.
remember when me and Trey, like, it was it Trey or else was it that we speedrun the whatever it's called? The worm eater world thing.
Bro,
The world
we did shit
eater.
for that. What do you mean? That was so
It
bad.
was easy though.
It was so
Like
bad.
once we like
We
got the
didn't
hang of it,
we didn't even get past the first encounter.
we did. We got the catalyst for it.
I wasn't in that then. I wasn't with you.
Oh, you weren't.
No.
Uh,
Remember
but
trying
yeah,
to
we got the catalyst for it.
remember trying to teach you and a bunch of people fucking Leviathan. It was such a pain, and then like
Oh
everyone
my
ended up
gosh,
dipping on
yes.
board.
What was his name again? He
I've
was a legend.
I don't remember, but I've gotten so much better at Leviathan. I could teach you like everything, but like damn.
Yeah, I haven't
But
tried.
for now, I think I'll head out here.
I might get back. If I get my account back, I'm totally gonna play Destiny some.
Fuck yeah. Go ahead and end stream here. Thank you for watching. If you've been around this long. I think I might stream some Destiny. Like, I might try to stream Destiny tomorrow. I don't know, but I don't know for a fact though. I did have a good time streaming this. I also had a good time, chatting with some of you guys as well as meeting some of you guys. I'm gonna leave it all this year because I still don't know if I want to return to the game. I just kind of want to like I don't know. I just kind of having some fun, just kind of hopping on the game. Chatting with some of you. It's a nice experience. I kind of really do miss it. But on that note, I think it's a good time for me to head out for the night. Peace out. Stay positive. Have a good one. Relax. And have a genuinely good rest of your day and night.
Stream.